Hi, welcome back. I'll do a quick update on the Nova, show a little of the work that's been done and where we're at with it right now. All right.
You're my gang, gang. I'd do anything for you. That's my best friend.
Okay, so right now, I know it's been a really long time since we've actually shown any work or anything we've done on the car, but I had a bunch of footage and I don't know where it went. I don't know if I deleted it off my phone or I misplaced the memory card of the GoPro I was using there for a little bit. But so I'll just kind of show you what we did and kind of go from there. So all right, let's go. Okay, so we are in the engine bay. So we did a complete brake lines and everything. We completely redid all the brakes. Here's the brand new booster. This is the vacuum booster. You see the vacuum line right here, and that goes to the carburetor. We installed a dual bowl master cylinder. That way it's a lot safer. You can see the proportioning valve down right in here. Or you can't barely see it. Okay, so here's where the problem started is I bought pre-bent brake lines, and that would be great if you didn't have a motor in the car, but since we had a motor in the car, I had to make some brake lines, so that was fun. So you can kind of see how it winds down in here. There's the original car had one single one that fed every single brake. It's got all 4 drums. So with this one, it's all individualized in the front now. So you have the one right here that goes to the driver's side tire, and you can't even see it because it's too dark, but it's right there, trust me. And then we had to make a brake line, and you can see the connection here that we had to make, and it goes all the way around, follows the original track, goes over here, and then we have one that meets up here for the passenger side front tire, and then the other one that we made goes back, and it goes down and goes all the way to the back to a distribution block, which I'll show you. All right, so I don't know if you can see, let me zoom in just a little bit. Okay, so the distribution block would be right here. See that? There's a flexible line that comes off that. We had a lot of trouble earlier because that line was plugged. And then you can see the brake lines to the driver's side rear, and the other one that comes over here to the passenger side rear. Okay, so the brakes were a lot harder than I had really anticipated. So with making brake lines looks super easy on YouTube, it was a lot harder for me to do. I had to get my neighbor to come over and help me flange the ends, that way they would fit in the connection. But we got it all done eventually, and then we got them all adjusted, got them all bled and everything, so the brakes work really good right now. And then the next thing we did is way back before we ever started the brakes. The heater box had been deleted off of, well, basically here they separated it off and just didn't use it. So I knew it had a leak, so I rebuilt the heater box. I'll show you that right here. Okay, we're back in the engine bay. This is the heater box, the new installed one. This is what they did to delete it off. They put this little loop right here so it just feeds back into itself. There's actually these 2 hoses are supposed to connect up here and cycle through the whole cooling system. But they took that off, and I'm assuming because it was leaking. So now we're inside the car. Here's the heater box rebuilt and installed. All the way over. I still need to install the tubes that go up to the dash for the defrost stuff, but you know, You can see him working there. So yeah, and turned it on. It's dual speed, so it's really great. The only real problem I had is this motor right here. The motor right there. I kept buying these direct fit replacements from these companies, and none of them worked. So they would bolt in, but they didn't have the right format for the other bolts to go through. Anyway, to make a long story short, I ordered 3 of them from 3 different companies, had to send them all back, and then I basically found an old C10 one that pretty much fit. Had to get a new squirrel cage for it, so it fit right. But other than that, it was pretty straightforward. Just taking it apart, you know, I cleaned up all the rust that was inside, put some rust prevention in there, and then sealed it all back up, and then we just got it installed. I still need to go down and get the hoses for it. That's the next thing that we're gonna do. Let's see. The sending unit was on the last one, so there's that. Yeah, I think it's almost good to go and trustworthy. There's still, I think there's a seepage in the water pump, and that's like, that one kind of worries me, so I don't want to drive it too much out and about or too far away in case that does actually fail. But other than that, we're doing pretty good. So thanks for checking up, and hope you enjoy the Nova. Like I said, we'll do some more videos on it, but much love all. Hi, I'm Randy.
I'm November.
I'm July. Ramona too.
And this is Optimus Prime, and we're just ducking around. If you like the content, please consider subscribing.
And thank you for checking us out.
You my gang gang. I'd do anything for you. That's my best friend.